In what can only be described as the comedic event of the year, Pete Davidson, known for his sharp wit and irreverent humor, took aim at Prince Harry during his latest appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. The segment, which has since gone viral, not only showcased Davidson's comedic prowess but also painted a rather unflattering picture of the Duke of Sussex, with undercurrents of criticism aimed at his wife, Meghan Markle, whose public image has been under scrutiny for her perceived manipulation of media narratives and royal family dynamics. Davidson, who has never shied away from controversial subjects, delivered a masterclass in comedic roasting, focusing on Prince Harry's recent media ventures, from his tell-all memoir to his Netflix documentary series. The comedian's quips were not just about Harry's penchant for public disclosure but also took a pointed jab at Meghan Markle, suggesting she's the mastermind behind the scenes, orchestrating their public image with a precision that borders on media manipulation. "It's like, dude, you've got one job now, and that's to look good next to your wife who seems to have a PhD in PR, Davidson quipped, to a burst of laughter from the audience. This critique, while humorous, taps into a broader narrative that has been simmering in the public sphere about Meghan Markle's role in their post-royal life. Critics argue that Meghan has navigated their public relations with such finesse that it sometimes overshadows Harry's own narrative, turning him into a secondary character in their shared story. During his time on Fallon, Davidson noted, "Harry's like the guy who brings the beer to the party, but Meghan's the one who decides which brand gets the spotlight." The comedian's observations resonate with those who feel Meghan has been pulling the strings not just in their personal branding but also in how they interact with or critique the royal family. Davidson's humor highlighted this dynamic by saying, "Imagine your wife telling you how to feel about your own family. That's got to be tough when you're a prince, but hey, love conquers all, right?" This portrayal of Meghan as the controlling force behind their public life isn't new but was amplified during Davidson's segment. He humorously suggested that with Meghan's guidance, Harry had moved from being a royal to what he called a reality TV star with a better accent. This comment not only mocked the couple's shift towards media projects, but also subtly criticized the perceived transformation of the monarchy's dignity into tabloid fodder. Davidson also didn't spare their choice of media platforms, jesting, "They went from royal duties to, what? Netflix specials and podcasts? That's like going from chef at Buckingham Palace to serving fast food." This comparison was met with roaring laughter, emphasizing the perceived downgrade in their public engagements and the commercialization of their royal status. The underlying thread here is the notion that Meghan, with her Hollywood background, has steered Harry towards a path less about duty and more about personal branding and narrative control. This narrative has been contentious, with supporters of the couple arguing that they are merely adapting to modern life outside the palace's walls, while critics see it as an over-commercialization of a once revered institution. Davidson's critique also touched on the couple's frequent media appearances, questioning the authenticity of their disclosures. Every interview, every book, there's always a new layer to their struggle. "It's like an onion, but instead of making you cry, it just makes you roll your eyes," he stated, suggesting a saturation in their storytelling that might be losing its impact or sincerity. Moreover, the comedian's comments came at a time when public interest in Harry and Meghan's activities has varied. While some view their openness as brave and necessary, others, like Davidson, see it as a calculated move to maintain relevance, with Meghan being the strategic mind behind this operation. His portrayal of Meghan as someone who has turned personal narratives into a business model was both comedic and cutting, reflecting a common critique in some circles about their motives. In wrapping up his segment, Davidson left the audience with a thought-provoking line, "I guess when you marry an actress, every day is opening night," insinuating that life with Meghan is like living in a perpetual performance, where every move is scripted for public consumption. This final quip not only encapsulated the evening's theme but also underscored the ongoing debate about authenticity versus publicity in the lives of Harry and Meghan. While the segment was undoubtedly entertaining, it also served as a mirror to the public's mixed feelings about the Sussexes, particularly Meghan's role in their narrative. Pete Davidson's performance on The Tonight Show was not just about laughs, it was a sharp commentary on celebrity, royalty, and the blurred lines between personal life and public persona, leaving viewers to ponder the complexities of modern royalty in the age of media saturation.